guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have Blue Gogeta's EZA, the AGL Blue Gogeta. Now, I would say I'm actually stunned going into this. I thought that they could have made him good, but with EZAs, I think it's very important to keep your expectations way in check, because oftentimes when they make these characters really busted, it's usually like, it seems like it's an accident or something like that. Well, this Gogeta is really busted. Especially with the newest change, which we found out in the data download, I do think Gogeta is probably better than Cooler, just outright. Now, one of the main things, if we could click the transformation button again. So, they buffed Gogeta's transformation. It's now 4 turns instead of 5, which is just crucial, because it means you will only have Super Saiyan Gogeta for 1 turn. You only have him for 1 turn, and then he goes blue. A turn 4 transformation is just really good. Now, Super Saiyan Gogeta could be a bit weaker. I guess let's just jump into the rotation. Let's see what we're looking like here. Alright. No, not really. I mean, he's at 200k defense. When he super attacks, he gets 30% defense, and he gets 50% defense when he attacks. So it's like he's not the craziest, but he has a 50% chance to dodge in base, in blue, or in Super Saiyan here. I guess let's put the Super Saiyan Gohan in the first slot, I guess is what we'll do. So let me see, what links do we have active? So Gogeta's link set is Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. Honestly, from what I'm seeing with Gogeta, I feel like he's going to be runnable in pretty much all content. What is his defense right here? Is it the same? Yeah, because none of those are defense links. Okay, yeah, so let's let the turn play out. Remember that Gogeta is super effective against all types here. Everyone has been going crazy giving this guy like 30 additional and stuff like that. I do think that's a good play. 30 additional, or giving him dodge would work as well. Dodge is just so good. Okay, 7 million, huh? I mean, that's super effective against all types. The comparison we're going to be making throughout this video is to Cooler, STR Cooler. So Gogeta, right? He is going to come out with a probably a higher attack set than Cooler typically does right at the start, but super effective against all types. Cooler, he can triple super attack, right? Depending upon what the situation is. But the thing is, like, Super Saiyan Gogeta, I think he's just sort of, like, solid. We'll float off the Blue Gogeta here, yeah. I think he's just kind of, like, solid, right? Like Super Saiyan Gogeta. 50% chance to dodge, I think, is very good, right? You know, whereas, again, the comparison we're going to make all videos EZA STR Cooler, because these guys are the top 2 EZA TURs for sure. EZA STR Cooler, against all these big bosses, he gets supered by them, and it's probably death, right? Like, he could live the Metal Cooler core because he's STR, but Cooler is not often getting defense that high. Here we are, turn 4, we transform. Now, Blue Gogeta is crazy, because now, all right, so we could put him. Let's put the, I guess, Gohan in slot 1. And then we could have we'll float God Goku. So we're going to have most of our links activated right here. Yeah. So everything is active except for Fuse Fighter. When Gogeta transforms into blue, Golden Warrior becomes Warrior Gods. All right, now this is important. So the thing about Gogeta Blue, they massively buffed him in a couple of ways here. Number 1, his super attack effect. He now greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns. The reason this is important is because it's 4 turns means the buff will stay up even if he's floating. If you float Gogeta off, he will still have the buff up when he returns, right? 50% attack and defense for 4 turns. If he double supers, it's just over. Like, his defense, we're talking really good. Like, we're going to talk, you know, 600k plus. With a 70% chance to dodge. I've found UI Goku to be pretty respectable still. He'll have 300k, 250 range defense, I feel like, with 70% chance to dodge. Gogeta is rocking, like, maybe, like, 600k plus defense, you know, with additional supers or something like that. And don't forget that Gogeta guaranteed crits. That's the other thing, too. Gogeta is guaranteed critting. Blue Gogeta, to me, I think he's just sort of like clearly the #1 TUR. And we'll see on this next turn right here. We'll just float pan, I guess. So right, we went over Gogeta, right? He gets 3 ki at the start of turn, which is very useful. He's already got a couple of good links, right? I mean, Fuse Fighter's pretty dead at the moment, but maybe it'll make a comeback. He's got Prepare for Battle. He has Over in a Flash. He has Golden Warrior and Base. But he gets 3 ki at the start of turn, which means he's going to be very easy from the super attack, right? He gets a 50% attack and defense when he attacks, the guaranteed crits, 70% chance to dodge, but he also gets an additional 2 ki and 50% attack for 4 turns after dodging an attack. So what we're going to see in a second here is Gogeta's stats are going to be much higher, right? Because what's going to happen is we got the super attack effect went up, right? We supered, so he's going to have that buff up. And then also we have the buff from his passive. So what did he do? A 9 million attack stat last turn? Well, now on the upcoming turn, it's going to be even a lot higher than that. We're going to see him get much higher. I mean, Gogeta on this next turn is going to do like a 12 million attack stat guaranteed crit or something like that. Is what I assume is going to happen. 12, 13, something in that range. And again, his defense is going to be super high. We're talking about a character with a 70% chance to dodge. I am talking about it constantly. Dodge is the strongest mechanic in the game. Dodge is a perfect remedy to the way they've designed bosses nowadays. I think we'll probably... So yeah, put Gohan aside one. Let me see his defense first off. So, 297 right here. Again, remember, Gogeta gets 50% twice when he super attacks, right? He's getting 50% when attacking, and then 50% from his super attack effect. So Gogeta, again, is like approaching 600k defense here with a 70% chance to dodge. This Gogeta on this turn right here, Cooler can't match this. It's like Cooler in like an ultra wanked like turn 20 setting, perhaps. But like Cooler's not reaching this point right here. 70% chance to dodge is just way, way, way too good. So we could do that. Let's look at Gogeta's links real fast, too. We have... Okay, everything is up except for Saiyan Warrior Race and Prepared for Battle. Those are the 2 links we don't have activated. So, all right, let's go through this turn. Let's see the damage that Gogeta is going to get right here. See, how big this big boy wants to be. Remember, after super attacking, like, once, he's around 600k defense, I believe. We haven't gotten any additionals right here. Once Gogeta actually comes out, right, like on my account, I have 31 additionals, so Gogeta's going to be going crazy with the additionals. Yeah, 12.3 guaranteed crit, and imagine him with 30 additional, and he's got 70% chance to dodge. It's just insane. There is the additional right there, and then because he's doing guaranteed crits, like, these normal attacks are going to be looking good too. Yeah, I would say it's pretty surprising. I did not anticipate that they were going to make Gogeta this good. And he really is just absolutely absurd. This AGL Blue Gogeta. I do think he's better than Cooler. People talk about Cooler in kind of like hushed tones, like overly wanked kind of like situations. But God, Goku inside one. Kind of like overly wanked situations. I mean, typically the way I've found it running Cooler, I mean, the team is blowing through whatever boss you're fighting so fast. It's not like Cooler is effortlessly getting to like 1,000,000 defense every run. Like Cooler, like 400k defense, 500k defense, I feel like is relatively common for me, as Final Form Cooler and Golden Frieza are just wiping out the world, right? So I just, I think not only is AGL Gogeta better than Cooler, I think he's like clearly better than Cooler. I don't really see what the argument is. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who don't accept it. They're just going to be like, yeah, dude, Cooler's better. Like, it's just they're not able to accept that he's passed, but he is. I mean, dude, this Gogeta. Think about Gogeta, too. He's on really shitty teams. Final Trump card, time limit, right? Like, all these, like, sort of, like, wonky, like, kind of, like teams that need help. Gogeta is on a lot of them. Gogeta is this is a huge character. And I'm very interested because I do think that during the 8th anniversary, chances are good that we could see the, whatchamacallit. I think in the 8th anniversary, we will see the 5th anniversary EZA is potentially EZA, which could be pretty nuts. Okay, so I guess we could put Blue Gogeta in slot 1, and we'll put the Super Saiyan Gohan in slot 2. What is Gogeta, defense in this turn? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, 312. Well, that's pretty good. Again, he's getting 50% twice, by the way, so, yeah. Gogeta is just different. To me, he's easily number 1. After he super attacks, I mean, him 600, 700k defense, potentially, guaranteed crits. Dodge is the strongest mechanic in the game, and Gogeta has 70% dodge in blue. They this, like, when you see swaggy Gogeta dominating Broly in the movie, like, when we think about him in Dokkan, like, this blue Gogeta is what we're thinking about, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Again, the other thing, too, is that maybe Super Saiyan Gogeta might be slightly weak, but you only have him for 1 turn, no matter what. You have him for 1 turn, right? And it's like, if the comparison to make is to Cooler, it's not like Cooler is God turn 1. He's got the support, which is super good. Like, I would say Cooler is better turn 1 than Super Saiyan Gogeta with the support, but it's 1 turn, and then Blue Gogeta comes out, and it's guaranteed crits and 70% chance to dodge, so. Yep, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.